Hi guys, welcome back to this week's video. This is not bullet journal related, so please bear with me on this one. This one's something I really wanted to do and I was really excited for, so I'm gonna here introduce About Face. I'm a huge fan of Halsey's, and if you follow me on Instagram, and which you should, insert here, you saw that. You would know I'm obsessed. Like, I constantly post about her or talk about her. And on my Twitter, I'm in the fandom, if you would call that fandom. Yeah. So I'm involved on there. And on my bullet journal one, I posted pictures of where you first saw my face reveal, but this is now the second time you're seeing my face on YouTube. I posted a picture of my rendition of her poem book cover painted, and then again in my bullet journal where I actually drew it out and colored it in with marker, and various other things where I did of Halsey related stuff on there. I did on my main one makeup looks inspired by her album cover, which is very cool and supposed to celebrate Manic, the tour. But since COVID happened last year, we never got to go to tour, and it got canceled this year, which makes me really sad. But of course, as COVID goes, I expect a tour to happen soon, but I don't know how soon, because Miss Halsey is expecting a little itty bitty mini her. So in this way, I'm a nobody wishing her congratulations, and I wish her all the best luck. And if you're seeing this, I love you. I wish you all the best luck, and I'm about to try her makeup. Besides all her successes with her poetry book and all her albums, I am so happy, and I'm so really happy for her. She deserves it at this point. Like, she worked her ass off for it. I'm gonna cut right to the chase, and we're gonna be reviewing. I'm gonna be showing you some of her makeup samples and then doing my own. You'll probably get 2 looks today, which is I'm recording this February 1st. I don't know when I'm gonna be posting it, but I'll plan on doing another one on my birthday, which is 4 days, so we'll see what that. Oh, wow, good job, Kayla. We'll see we'll see when that happens. Oh, if I didn't mention it, hi, my name's Kayla, or Breathe Siren Rights. Either one's fine. And let's get into it. Right now, I am holding her, Jesus Christ, Light Lock Lip Gloss Stick, and it's in Please Obey. It's a really light pink holographic lip gloss. It's barely noticeable on skin, but it looks so pretty. It looks like a lavender, if you can see that. And the tube it's in is like so sparkly and light. It's so gorgeous. And it smells like peppermint and something else. It smells like my favorite candle from Bath and Body Works. It's either a eucalyptus. Is it the eucalyptus on here? Peppermint. Lavender. Lavender, you see? Yeah, I knew it. So it smells like peppermint. I knew it smelled like something. I said a eucalyptus, but it's peppermint and lavender, which is really nice. It smells like my lemon candle from Bath and Body Works, actually, too. I love that. But also, I have her Light Lock highlighter stick, and Please Indulge Me, I believe it is. Yep, Please Indulge Me. And of course, it got shipped today, so this is why I'm doing it. I'm like really happy. It came a little bit melted, but I assure you, it's a pretty color. It's a pinky tune. What's the word? I'm gonna make a beauty guru. Pink tone. It's in a pink tone. I'll be using it later, so I'll be showing you that later. And then we're gonna move. I already have a base on, so I'm not doing my face on here. I'm just gonna be reviewing her products and using them. I think I said that already, right? Yeah. So in my hand, more than this, actually, let me just lay it out. ASMR. And this is actually her limited edition beauty bag. Oh my god. Makeup bag. This is actually, I think, the 3rd one. And when I did it, I ordered it as soon as it dropped. So the first ones I think I ordered were the highlight sticks and the lip gloss with Dionysus and eye paint, and I think it was lip color slumber and nudist Judas. I think those were my first two. Or was it, am I holding one? Yeah. And take aim. Oh, forgot to mention, it's snowing here in New York, so you'll probably occasionally hear something like a snowblower outside or shoveling. I cannot help that, so like ignore it if you can. But that was my first order. On my second order, I got everything else basically. I got these are not in my hand, which is cautionary tale and lip paint, white noise. Oh, in my first one too, I got these two, which was the shadow sticks in 2002. This was free when you ordered it, when you first ordered it through pre-order. And creature. This is creature. Yeah. Besides that, all the rest were in my second order, which was the white fluid paint and white noise. Clone. I am blind, so, and these are really small here, so clone. Smoke signal. And lost and found. These are all the colors I got. I'm so hoping Halsey releases more because I will buy them. I have no self-control over what Halsey releases, and I'm guilty in that sense. And then her shadow sticks and chaos theory and oxidize. You're maybe wondering why I got two whites. It's because the shadow sticks are supposedly pearly, and I will test that out right now with white noise. That went on so smoothly. It's white. You guys can obviously see it's white. And it's a little bit pearly, but it's mainly used for like accents on the face, so I'm going to use it as accents. But what I want to do right now is a simple look, natural look. And I'm going to do that by using the ones I'm not using to the side. The nude colors, because in the next one will not be nude colors. It's going to be a little experiment. Now, this is the fluid eye paint, paint the lip color, and lip color. Eye paint. Oh, because I was going to do this. So, Halsey says that her eye color paints are like actual paint. She is an artist. Painter, I would say. She also dabbles in drawing and all that. You get the gist if you know Halsey. So her paints are actually fluid eye paints, or like paint. You can mix them in, I've heard, and they won't dry up as fast, meaning that they're blendable on the face. And as much as I would love to look in the mirror, I'm gonna describe what I'm doing to you through the side, and I have a mirror next to me to see what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm going to scoop. I already scooped out a little bit. I'm going to add it to the back of my hand. I'm going to scoop out more. One is cloned. I'm going to use a little bit on the back of my hand since this is a dark color. That's a brown. That's like a deep brown. Almost. It looks a little bit red, if I'm being honest with you. But it's brown. So I'm going to mix in the two colors. I'm going to take this little, I'm not a makeup artist or whatever, so I'm just going to show you the brush I'm using. It looks like a little small pack brush. Jesus Christ. Just listen, just watch. I'm going to take these two colors. I'm going to take a little bit of the brown and put it on the other side of my hand and mix it with a little bit of white. And kind of make a transparent, like a lighter brown. It looks like that. Now I'm gonna, it's so, it was like paint. I'm so sorry. I'm like all like excited and into this. It's like paint. So I'm gonna do that and then put it on my eyelid. It kind of looks pink on me, but that's okay. Now, Halsey uses her fingers when she does this. I would actually not be opposed. I would love using my fingers, but I have nails and I'm afraid to poke myself in the eye, as that has happened numerous times. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this my way. And I guess the best part of this is that it's buildable. So if you want to add more color, you can do so. And if you want to mix more, you can. I'm just kind of like dapping it on my eye and dragging it on the lid. I'm not even bringing it up underneath my eye, where my brow bone is. I'm just leaving it on the eyelid. And take a little bit more if you need more. Don't worry about it. I might actually end up using my fingers, to be really honest with you. Seems easier that way than having to go back and forth with the brush. I don't think you guys can see that, but it's on my eyelid. Okay, now that I have that base on, I'm making it into a darker shade here. So this light one, here's the darker one. I'm going to put that more towards the center of my eyelid. So I'm going to need more. This is a work in progress. This is the first time I'm using it, so bear with me. But I'm really liking it so far. I think this is a great medium if you like painting, to start using for makeup as paint and considering it as paint, because it literally works the same. If anything, the close comparison I can compare it to is Halloween cream paints. And if you know anything about Halloween cream paints, they're horrible to work with because they end up so greasy. But this is actually a matte cream, I would say cream paint. So you're not gonna get really oily, I would say. I will let you know afterwards. Right in the middle. And drag it out. And I'm gonna grab a blender. I would call this a blending brush, and just like blend it out. And here I'm actually bringing it more up my eyelid and putting it towards the corner of my eye. And do the same on the opposite eye. Sorry, I'm like constantly going back and forth blending more because it does dry fast if it's not in a goopy pile. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. Dab it right in the middle. And then I'm gonna use the blending brush and just blend it out towards from the middle to the back. I kind of get how to use it. This eye looks definitely darker than this one. Whoops. Let's fix that. Okay, that looks just about how I want it. The reason why I wanted to go light on the inside was to have like a kind of a base for it. I'm not a makeup artist, don't judge me. Now with the rest of the stuff on my hand, I feel like blending it more. So I'm gonna add whatever's left on my hand and then on the brush and like pack it in. And I'm gonna use the rest of the brown on like where my arch would be, essentially, if I really had a defined arch towards here and then blend it up more. Okay, so we did the brown, we put it in the eyes, and right now that's how it looks like. Looks like a basic nude. You can't even see it. Like, let me see if I can build it up more in my arch. Okay, it's more visible. Now I'm actually gonna use a little bit of Dionysus. This is based off the Greek god of wine. I'm gonna add that into my hand. Oh, it's a mauve color. Oh, not like not like this. Oh, I added it to my hand. So that's how it looks like. But since I added on top of the other colors, we'll see. I'm gonna add a little bit of white again since it dried. Again, if you don't want it to dry up so fast, I suggest like really gooping it out and then putting it on your hand. I don't think that's like a technical term for beauty gurus, but I mean that's what works for me. And I'm gonna add a little bit of brown again, the cloned, and we're gonna make a inner where the inner part is because I told you we did it from the middle out. We're gonna do the inner side now. Same brush. Who has time to get different brushes? Not me. We're gonna mix that in. It looks like a pink. Now with that, and add more white. It looks like a rose tint now. If you use NYX, you kind of know. When I say rose tint, I'll probably mean like a muted burgundy, and it looks like rose tints to me. So we're gonna add that to the inner corners. Maybe more pink. It all looks so new to me, and I don't have my glasses on. I make it seem like I'm so blind. It's just I'm blind from far. So right now, it just looks not the same color. I'm horrible. I have pink on my head. What am I doing? About right? No. That's a very simple nude. And the only 3 colors I basically used was Clone, Dionysus, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but and White Noise. Only these 3. And you can make a variety of shade tones. Everything on my hand literally looks like a paint palette with how I use it. Now, I could fix it up, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And I'm going to use her highlight lock stick. And you can easily look at that. And so shiny is this one right here. So I'm just gonna lightly put that on my face. I like how I'm using the camera now instead of using my mirror. I'm dragging it only on what seems to be my cheekbones here. Oh, cool. And I'm gonna use my finger. Now, I've heard her highlighters are buildable, and since I got the zine, they came with samples, and I'm going to use a little bit of her samples right now. I think the top 2 are Light Lock Fluid, and I'm going to use Shaken or Stirred. I think that's a good one. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of it. Oh, it's gold. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of gold. It looks like my Wonder Woman. Oh, here you go. Focus on the finger. It looks gold. Whatever. You guys will see it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now, if I feel like I added too much, I will go back with my concealer and pat it up. Now, I like adding a little bit on my nose. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but in gold. And my upper lip a little bit. I don't like adding on the bottom one. And a little bit on my chin. So I'm going to have whatever's left on my finger on my chin. I don't think there's much anyway. And glowing who? She's just oily. But I am actually oily. My skin tones combined, so just jokes. And what I'm gonna actually do is test out these 2 and see what kind of goes with the eye look. My whole arm is going to be covered in this. Ooh. Okay. And this is Slumber, I think. I grabbed Slumber first. Yep. And this one is Nudist Judas. They're both brown tones. This is Slumber, and this one's Nudist Judas. On camera, I think I'm going to use Slumber, but I can also change my mind later on. Let's see this. Oh. This smells like peppermint too. Oh my god. Halsey, you know where it's at, girl. You know my favorite scents. She also said not to do that, and I do that with all my makeup products. I'm the only one using them. Whatever. This is like a color I have already. Oh my god, but it smells so good. Now, these are supposedly to be matte, but as of right now, my lips feel so smooth. Like, they feel moisturized, actually, which is a really good thing. I wonder what I would want to test it. Do I want to test out that waters? I'm going to add this on the bottom. God, I want to smell these all day. Halsey, girl, you did good there. Doesn't look like much of a difference. I see, we're gonna top it off. I had a white in the inner corners. We're gonna top it off with some mascara. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Waterproof Mascara. We're gonna ignore the arrows on my face. I know you see them. We're gonna act like they're not there, okay? I think this is a finished look for this one. We'll see how it looks like when I take pictures. Doesn't look that bad. The highlight though. Okay, we'll be back.